The Land Rover Burghley Horse Trials is back for the first time since 2019 with a feast of both strong performances and strong stories on day one of dressage. Sarah Bullimore and the pint-sized crew head the provisional leaderboard with one of the best tests in Burghley history, scoring 22.5 to take their place as overnight leaders. Sarah, congratulations, it was a beautiful test gone into the lead. How did it feel in there?
Yeah, no, he was amazing and actually stayed really rideable and with me, which was great because he hasn't been quite so rideable all year. So yeah, it was a good place to do it.
And tell me about his personality, because it really shines through, I think. He's a little horse, but he's got, my goodness, that extended canter looks phenomenal.
Oh, I mean, it is unreal. You just think, where does that come from? It's huge. And to ride, he's not a small horse. You know, he does feel enormous. And yeah, he just has got huge attitude, huge personality, and true belief in himself. You know, he is always right, but he just comes in a small package.
Their performance meant the pair inched ahead of Piggy March and her badminton winner Veneer Chimera, but it is close, with Piggy and the veteran mare just 0.1 of a penalty behind Zara to hold second overnight on 22.6. I think we saw just what that meant to you, with you throwing your arms around her neck at the end and that big hug. Can you describe the feeling of being there?
Yeah, it was great. For 22.6 or whatever the score was, I think it just, you just burst with pride. I was so wanting her to do a PB because she's felt that she's improved. She's not been an older horse, it's just this is what it is and you accept her for what she is. She has actually, got better the older that she's got. And this year she has felt that she's come on so much more. So she's been super consistent in her 5 stars. She's been on 25, 26, 27, that sort of mark. And I knew the judges here were really positive. If you were doing it right, they rewarded you for it. And so I was just like, I just hope she goes in there and is positive and doesn't make mistakes and they get with her, which they did. So I was praying for a PB, but the 22 point something was beyond what I'd ever imagined with her. So I'm just super proud.
Pippa Funnell, who took her second title here in 2019 with her win aboard MGH Grafton Street, is in touching distance of the top, ending day one in provisional third with Bicton 5-star runner-up Billy Walk-On on 26.2.
Yeah, delighted. Really chuffed with him actually. He came out in a lovely frame of mind. I thought he was lovely with the energy for him because he can get big and a bit strung out, but I thought he was lovely. I think if I'm honest, I was a bit disappointed with the third mark. The judge, one of the judges was 5-6% out on the other two, so that was a bit frustrating. Big difference, isn't it? Yeah, it's judge's opinion, isn't it? But it's quite a big difference.
We're only on day one of this,
yeah, exactly.
2 jumping.
It's a long way to go. A long way to go. Yeah.
And for you as well, you've been helping some other young riders here this week. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I've got Christina Hall-Jackson and Harry Much. Harry's been down with me quite a lot. They're 2 of the 3 riders in the Westco Equestrian Foundation, which is, for young riders, all-round education really. So Harry's been with me, we've done a lot of work and it was brilliant because he absolutely did a personal best, which will give him huge confidence and great way to start the week here at Burghley, so that's really exciting. And then the other rider I've got here is obviously Tom Jackson, who I help a lot with, and he could, if he goes well, he could have a very realistic chance of being high up in the frame. So I love it. I mean, I love helping nice horses, I love helping keen, talented riders that really want to learn, and to me it's really about educating them the horsemanship side, but it's not, all of the time I try and tell them to stay out of their dressage saddles and get the horses' brains right because we've done the training at home. But it's very rewarding, it's like anything, isn't it? The reason why I'm still motivated doing the horses is because I love the day-to-day working with nice horses. It's to me it's not about the winning and the big events, it's about the partnership and the relationship, and that's what's most important. And I want to try and educate them to realise that is the key, that partnership.
I also caught up with Zara Tindall, who is delighted to have cracked the 30 barrier with class affair.
I'm just so happy he's under 30, and that's what we've been aiming for. He's a tricky horse, so I'm really pleased that we've did most of what we planned to do. There's a couple of spots that could have been a lot better, but that's can't be perfect all the time, can we? That's what we work towards. But yeah, he's getting better and better, and dealing with the situation much better.
And am I right in saying you've been having help with Carl Hester and Amy Woodhead? Is that right?
Yeah, for quite a while actually. I used to take Toy Town, High Kingdom, so they've they're great fun, and I love going to lessons with them. So they're a good team.
And for you as well, being back at Burghley, how is it to be back here?
I love Burghley. It's one of my favourite events. It's kind of end of the year. Everyone's a bit more relaxed. Everyone's so welcoming, and it's one of the toughest competitions in the world. With the terrain and the dimensions. It's hard work. It's a hard weekend of work.
And what do you think with what Derek's done with the terrain and the course out there for Saturday?
Yeah, I think he's done a great job. His first year dealing with the terrain. I know he's been here before when my dad was building, and it's great for him to do Kentucky and now have something else to do. And I think he's done a great job, and there's plenty of questions and major efforts for us to jump. So yeah, a lot to do.
Well, best luck for Saturday.
Thank you.